What's up guys, Newb here. Welcome back to another unboxing video. In this video, we're going to be unboxing the 2018 July Marvel Gear and Goods box. This box came extremely late. This is technically supposed to be for the month of July per the shipping label, but I got this on 8/28. That's the date that it came into my P.O. box. So if that is the case, then this box still came extremely late. No surprise there, it's Loot Crate. But this is the quarterly box from Loot Crate. It's kind of Marvel themed house kind of items. So I'm pretty excited since now I have a house and I'm always looking for good, useful house, home, good products. Yeah, so I'm interested to see what's inside. I haven't heard anything about this box. I don't know how many people actually get this box, but no one's like asked about it or anything. I picked it up a couple weeks ago, and then I like got lost in my car. I totally didn't even realize, and then I just found it a couple days ago, and I was like, oh, I should open it. Anyways, if you're interested in getting this box, I will go ahead and put all of the pricing details in the description below for you. Once you cut the tape and you open up the box, this is what you're gonna see. Whatever's in here, it's very heavy. I don't know if it's like mug heavy, because this box isn't really big enough to hold a mug, but maybe like a book or something. It's very heavy. Okay, we are gonna save, ooh, I'm excited for the wearable. I'm gonna save this for last. That's the shirt. And let's go ahead, oh, you really couldn't see much, but once you take the shirt out, that's what you're gonna see. Let's check this out. The first item we have is the Wasp bookmark, it says. You know, I actually didn't see Ant-Man and the Wasp, so I don't know. The first Ant-Man movie, it was cool. Like, I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. That's all I have to say about it. Okay, so it came in this box. Once you open the box, this is what you see. Okay, so it's a little Wasp bookmark. How do we take this thing out? So this is a metal bookmark. It's very thin, right? It's made out of metal, and it's pretty straightforward, right? You can just use it as a bookmark where when you mark the book, you know, basically this part is what's gonna pop out of it. Not like, it's like weird, it's like cool, but it's not super awesome cool, you know? Especially nowadays, I know a lot of people still actually read hard copies of books, but a lot of people also just do Kindles or iPads or whatever. So obviously in that situation, this isn't as helpful, but it's still a cool little product. Was Ant-Man and the Wasp, was that a good movie? I feel like no one talked about it ever. Like, it just was kind of like one of those like Marvel movies that just kind of like, it's there, then it's not there, and then you're talking about the next thing. Okay, the next item that we have is our pin. We got a Kamala Khan pin. This is giant. This pin is huge. It's a 2-backing pin, but it's a pretty cool pin. The next time we have a lanyard. It's a Captain Marvel lanyard. Oh, this is neat. So here's the one side of the design. The other side says Captain Marvel. I know that's upside down. And then it has it's not a breakaway lanyard, but it does have the little clippy clip to separate. And then on here it has a metal, the metal ring with the little rubber Captain Marvel emblem. The only thing I'll say is that it's like cool. I like the lanyards that have the instead of just a metal circle, it has like a, I don't know, you know, the thing where you like push the little lever down and it opens up. Although the last lanyard that I had like that, my Super Mario one, that one just completely broke. So maybe that's not the best situation. Okay, the next item is the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. This is a very small little book. Let's see kind of what this is. I assume it's a comic book, but it is quite small, like little compared to most comic books. Oh, it's just a journal, I guess, or it's not even a journal, it's like a sketchbook, because the pages are quite thin and they're all blank. There's no lines on it. You could potentially use this as a journal, but this is actually not very heavy duty to be kind of like a journal or maybe like a notebook. I think this seems more like a sketchbook. This is kind of odd. It's odd that I thought this was gonna be like a comic book, the way that they did the cover, you know? That's interesting. Okay, we have a poster. Let's see what kind of poster this is. Oh, it's a Captain Marvel. This is pretty cool. I like their like when they do posters like this and they're a little bit kind of retro looking. So this is Captain Marvel. Can you see it? It's a pretty big little poster print. When you look at it really okay, well, let's be real. I said it looks old school, but when you look at it really up close, it actually just looks really blurry. I don't know if you'll be able to actually see that on camera, but it almost looks like the resolution of the print just wasn't very high. It's a little bit blurry, but it kind of then makes it, no, I'm pretty sure that maybe their resolution was just bad, because even the logo right here, it's not the best quality, and I don't think you're gonna be able to see it on film, but if you saw this in person, the resolution that they had on this, man, you can see the pixels, like you can see the pixels. Well, that's interesting. I like the actual print itself, it's just the quality of the print isn't the greatest. Okay, the last item we have is a book. Well, the last time before the shirt, I'm sorry. And this is a, whoa. I don't know what symbol is this? I'm not familiar with this symbol, I don't think. It looks like a mixture of symbols, but when you open this thing, what is this? It's like, it's not a comic book, but they have, basically when you flip through, it's colored. It's a really nice book, don't get me wrong, sorry. Let me show you kind of when you flip through it, like it's really nicely covered. And basically what it seems like is every few pages, there's a comic book cover. And then it looks like, oh, is this Black Widow? Okay, I take it back. I think this book is based off of Black Widow, so I didn't realize that's what her symbol looks like. That makes sense though, because the widow, yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, that's really cool that they made a book based off of her, because Black Widow doesn't really get very much love. And I want to say what this is a book that tells you all the different comic books that Black Widow was in. So you actually have, what they do is they show you the cover of the comic book, and then I think they show you the pages that she's in the comic book, and there's some different like verbiage on here to explain it. Yeah, so it basically just shows you the cover of the comic book she was in, and then I guess the pages that she was in within that comic book. And there's some different, like, some of them have like obviously more verbiage than others to talk about it. It's probably the history of Black Widow. It gets way more intense on the back end of this book. Kind of more newer graphics. So it's basically a mixture of storytelling and artwork. I think that really describes the history of Black Widow. That's what the title page looks like. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'll say that is pretty cool. I like that. I like that she is getting some love, especially with Captain Marvel coming out. Black Widow, you know, she kind of just like, she's almost like the girl version of Hawkeye. Like, she's kind of just like that side note. I feel like, I know people really want her to have her own movie, but I feel like she's kind of just always there. But yeah, I don't know. That's just my take on it. Okay, the last item we have is our wearable. We have a men's medium. It looks like a raglan tee, and it's a Marvel licensed shirt. Here's the design. It is a raglan tee, so it has a 3/4 sleeves. I got a men's medium. And we got a shirt based off of the She-Hulk. I haven't received a She-Hulk item in a while. It's pretty cool. Not too shabby. I like raglan tees. Because I was a softball player, so I liked always wearing the 3/4 sleeves. They're just comfortable. Okay, that's all the items in the box. Let's go and do some pricing and recap. The box has a lot of different things going on. You got Captain Marvel, you got the Wasp. Okay, here we go. Here's our recap card. The theme this month was Take the Lead. Take the Lead. That's an interesting theme. All right. The first item we had was our She-Hulk raglan tee. I would say that shirt, you could probably give that at least 15. I would be cool giving that 15. We usually give regular shirts 12. I would say that long sleeve shirts probably get more about the 18 range, so I would be down to give the raglan tee $15. We have Black Widow creating the Avenging Super Spy. Now, I can imagine that this is technically a Loot Crate edition book, but I can imagine that this is, like they probably had a normal version of that. They just made this special cover or something for Loot Crate. Let's see. They do. So this book on Amazon, this is not the Loot Crate exclusive. This book on Amazon, which is basically like a history, it's the complete comic book history of Black Widow. It's going for $32 hardcover. Now this one is, the cover looks like this on the regular book. And we got this kind of like just the black with her symbol, which is still cool. I actually like the simplicity of this. I would say that this is a really nice book, and I'd say you could price this anywhere from $20 to $30. I think $30 on the high end. Obviously, if you want to buy this book on Amazon specifically, it costs you $32. I don't know if they sell it a bunch of other places, but I wouldn't mind giving this book $25. I think $20 to $25. I would say that's fair, just because it actually really is a good quality book. Like the actual graphics, the pages all colored, and then I like that it is hardcover. So why don't we go ahead and give that 25? That's maybe a little bit high, but I think that's kind of in the midpoint. I was thinking more 20, and then it's going online for 30, so we'll kind of go in the middle point of that. Okay, the next item we have is our Captain Marvel limited edition poster. Nah. It's not numbered or anything, and like I said, if you really look closely at this quality print, the resolution looks a little bit sketchy. I think you could give that poster $6 at most. Usually we give prints $5, so I wouldn't mind giving this poster $6. If it was better quality, I would say maybe more around the $8 range, but the resolution, I can't get over the resolution. It just looks like a bad print job. All right, the next item we have is our Captain Marvel lanyard. I like this lanyard. If it had a breakaway and a better clippy clip on the end, I would say that you could probably give this $6 or $7. I'm gonna go ahead and give this $5 because it's licensed and it has a cool little thing and the little clip, but it is a very basic lanyard. Next, we have our Squirrel Girl sketchbook. So yes, this is meant to be a sketchbook. It's basically a pretty thin little flimsy book. Nothing too special other than the cover. That's like the only special thing about this. I would say that you could probably give this $3 to $5. I think $5 is a little bit high. We can do in the middle if you'd like. Let's do $4. We have our Wasp metal bookmark. This is a cool little bookmark. It's very nice. It's licensed. I would say that you could give this, I think it's probably worth about $6 to $8. That $8 would be pretty high. I think $6 is fair. Maybe like a $6.99 I could see this bookmark going for. Let's go ahead and do $7. And then the last item we have is our Kamala Khan pin, which is a Miss Marvel pin. She was Miss Marvel. I've received a few Kamala Khan things in the past. Not a whole lot though. This is a nice pin. It's giant. I think you could give this pin probably $6 to $7. I actually wouldn't mind giving this pin $7 because of the size. It is a very big pin. So we'll go ahead and give that $7. All right, according to my pricing, this box is worth $69. This box cost $42. Oh, this is a bi-monthly box, I'm sorry. The last box that we got was May, June, July, yeah. So this, we should have gotten the July box and then the July, August, September. Oh, that's weird, they're like really behind because if this box was July's box, we should be getting another box in September and it's already September. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not quite sure of that, but anyways, each one of these boxes, it's bi-monthly and it's $42 a box, which means we got $27 extra value. Now, I do feel like I price things high. I'll be honest and just like say that up front. I feel like I actually price things very high in this box, but it was like a cool box if this was just like a normal collectibles box, but as like a Marvel goods and gears box, which technically this is considered gear, but I always look for home goods in this box, and we didn't really get anything really that was like super home good-ish, which kind of was sad. Like no plates, no coasters, no cups, nothing like that. So that's a little bit disappointing. Not even like an oven mitt or something. But it wasn't a terrible box, but it was just kind of like, it's not really exciting. So it got good value based off of my price point, or my pricing, but it's not like the most exciting box. If I had to rate this box, for me personally, I would say that this box probably just gets, okay, I'm gonna give it a 4 to 5 Newbs. 1, because it has good value, and 2, obviously, this box really focused on female leads, which is really cool, like strong female leads. So I gotta give it to Loot Crate for that part of it, that, you know, a lot of all the stuff that we get, it's always very, you know, it's always very male heavy when it comes to superhero things. But I love that we finally got some things that really focus on the strong female characters, but not in a way that's really like, you know how sometimes we get those like anime boxes that are featuring women and they're kind of like, you know, like more poster girl-esque. Like these are like strong, like, yeah, they're taking the lead, which is cool. So I'm gonna give this a 4 to 5 noobs. I like the value. I actually like the variety of items. I just, for this box, like I always look forward to getting like home good items, so I'm just a little bit disappointed in that aspect of it, but they're still pretty cool items. I think the book, I actually really like the book. I'm excited to kind of read that, and then oh look, there you go, there you have a bookmark. You have a book and a bookmark. It works out great. All right guys, that is all I have for you in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, feel free to click the like button below. If you want to see more unboxing videos, go ahead and check out my channel. I have a whole bunch on there, and you should subscribe and click the little bell button thing as well, because all the cool kids are doing it. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought about this box. What are your thoughts? Again, I like the theme, and I like that. I wish like the regular Loot Crate would have a theme like this, that they would do Loot Crate type items and focus on the strong women characters. But yeah, this one, I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are though. Like, are these the type of items that you really expect to get from this specific box? This seemed more like, honestly, like what we would get in a DX box, right? The type of items that we got in this box, they're more geared towards like what the DX box gives us. I always just hope and am excited for home type items. So yeah, let me know if you feel the same way down below. And before we go, we must do the video shout out. Today's video shout is going to go to Natalie Dorico. Natalie Dorico, you get the video shout out. Thank you so much for watching, commenting, and supporting my channel. I appreciate all of your support, and you are actually new to the channel, so welcome. Welcome to the Nerdy Noob family. We are so happy that you're here. I'm very happy that you're here. Thank you so much for finding my videos, watching them, and joining my YouTube family. So, Natalie Dorico, you're going to get the video shout out. Shout out to you, Natalie Dorico! Shout out to you! All right, guys, I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!